Makofi, makofi, makofi mazuri jamani. Tuwapongeze na makofi mazuri tafadhali. Well done.
All the way from Kiambu County, PCEA Kagema presents a solo verse titled Under My Umbrella. It follows a young girl on the day of her tennis finals. As she battles anxiety and pressure, an unexpected menstrual accident occurs, leaves her embarrassed and shaken. In a heartfelt moment, her coach, also her parent, offers comfort and reassurance, symbolized by an umbrella of protection and support. Empowered by this emotional shelter, she regains her confidence, returns to the game, and emerges victorious. The piece powerfully explores the themes of menstruation, self-belief, and resilience in the face of personal and public challenges. If we only provide menstrual hygiene products to the girl child, then their self-confidence will be boosted and they will triumph in school. Thank you.
Karibu.
Saturday. What a day! A red letter day. My tennis ball finals awaits. Oops! My bag off my back. My racket in hand. My heart racing with anxiety. To the arena I dashed. The arena filled to capacity. Students, teachers and guests cheered and geared restlessly. My opponent stared at me listlessly. The smell of tension hovered in the arena. This game I love with pleasure. Left, right, center I played. My coach standing on the touchline. Control your pace, speed, rhythm, action. His signals confusing. I was terrified, worried, scared. I lost the first set. Set 2, take. The pressure increased. My feet too heavy to move. My coach was shouting. My fans were screaming. My stomach was aching. My head was pounding. My heartbeat racing. My rough skirt dripping, stained, bloody red, messed and mired. I stood stranded, branded and paraded, tears dripping, dropping, dripping and dropping in droplets from my innocent face. Time out! Time out! My coach screamed. To the bathroom I was quickly dashed. Daughter of mine, worry not. Out of this arena, you'll walk victorious. Hold your fees, wipe your tears. This umbrella will protect you from the rains. Wow! Bravo! Eureka! I was energized, excited, happy and gay. To the field I quickly dashed, ready for the march. Cedric, take. Under my umbrella, I played with all my might, scoring goal after goal. Under my umbrella, my spirit was boosted, amplified. Success! I accessed, expressed, no stress. Under my umbrella, set 4, 5 and 6 was just but a walk in the park. Under my umbrella, I am a winner, a champion, championing under my umbrella. Look at me now, slain under my umbrella. No stain, no check. My self-confidence boosted. My presence felt, noticed. To the field I freely bounce. No stress, bullies I say lens, express. For I am safe, protected, guarded under my umbrella. Under my umbrella, presented by I, Kayla Kenya, PCA Kagema Comprehensive School. See you.
Makofi, makofi. Well done, well done. Kangema A. Kangema A. Kangema A. Well done.
Aya, tupigie Kagema makofi. Next on stage we have Kenyatta University from Kitui County. They bring to us a solo verse titled The Spark That Never Dies. It is a performance about resilience, innovation, and triumph over adversity. It follows a protagonist who, despite facing rejection and hardship, refuses to give up. Through technology and self-determination, he transforms obstacles into opportunities, proving that knowledge and perseverance can rewrite destinies. The piece ends with a powerful call to action, inspiring others to rise, embrace their potential, and shape their own future. Enjoy.
Somewhere down in the city, there is a child crying in pain. Somewhere down in the village, there is a child crying in pain. They called it the end, a cruel joke, a final stop, the moment when dreams turn to dust, and life even forgetting my name. I lay there, frozen still, my body trapped in silence, while the world outside kept moving on, a shadow of who I was, a whisper of who I could have been. From a village with no running waters, they mocked my hands that stretched towards my dream. You, a dreamer, what can you do with nothing but hope and empty pockets? But the human spirit, oh, it's stubborn. It does not bow to fate. It does not whisper in surrender. No, it fights. Even when the body crumbles, even when the odds say, stay down, something burns on the inside. For hope is never empty. Hope is a seed buried deep in the soil of struggle, waiting, just waiting for its time to rise. A spark that never dies. For when the storm came, I did not cower. I did not fold. I built a sheer of resilience and sailed through the floods. I let adversity to teach me and not defeat me. I let struggle to shape me and not shatter me. And technology, oh, technology became my sword. When doors were slammed in my face, I built digital windows. And when the world said, no space for you, I created a universe of possibilities. Click, 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 upload. Through the power of code, I changed my destiny. Through the rhythm of algorithm, I found my voice. Through the endless stream of knowledge, I turned my pain into power. With the tap of a finger, I shaped my dreams. The blink of an eye, I wrote new stories. With thoughts alone, I created. I built cities where my legs could not walk. I soared through the skies. Even though my wings had been clipped, they said, technology is for the privileged. I proved them wrong. They said, the fire is for the powerful. I became powerful, not with the fist, but with knowledge, not with fear, but with courage. But it wasn't just me. No, I was not alone in this. So listen to me. You who think the world has turned its back. I can't. You who fear the mountain ahead. From the child in a remote village to the farmer speaking to the soil using data and drones. From a dreamer coding a future from a borrowed laptop to the scientist crafting limbs that feel, limbs that move, limbs that live. Rise. Rise like the sun, piercing through the darkest clouds. Rise like the phoenix, reborn from the ashes of defeat. Rise, for the future is not given, it is created. We rise, not in spite of adversity, but because of it. Because when we are pushed to the edge, we do not fall. We build wings. And you listening now, you who feel trapped.
If it can change. Mr. President and all the members present, enjoy the story. Thank you.
Asante. Makofi tafadhali.
Vunja mifupa kama bado meno iko. Utakujalia ukisapoteza muda wako. Utakujalia ukisapoteza muda wako. Pole sana. Ladies and non-ladies, gentlemen.
Fellow citizens, we welcome you. We must say thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for showing up today.
We know it is not very easy to stay sober. That is why we welcome you.
Thank you for staying sober and coming here today.
And it is for that very reason, Mr. President,
we are here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, join us, the two brothers, Odose and Opise, as we tell you the two stories from Seme.
Now, ndugu zanguni, it was 3 good years after we had completed our Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education, KCSE.
Excelled, by the way, Wapendwa, we had excelled. Mr. President, your boys had passed. Just imagine scoring an A for apple in almost all the subjects. English, mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology, agriculture, chemistry, Kiswahili.
Kiswahili kanyo to Mr. President.
And was now just waiting to join the next level of education.
Since we were never lovers of theory, our main aim was to enroll to a polytechnic for a more practical program.
Now, looking back at our family, our dreams of becoming engineers grew dim bit by bit due to the fact that our family was always used as the perfect example of the famous Kiswahili terms.
Masikini hoe hae, sina mbele wala we. 3 meals a day was a very big problem. At times we could celebrate upon hearing the term mandas as if it was Christmas.
Now, my father had to organize for an Arambe in order to help us raise funds for our education.
Hey, Opise,
Odose.
What we saw that day? What we saw, our problem shifted from raising funds for our education to how we are going to feed all the village who are present.
People came from all corners of the village. Others came well dressed to kill, while others, others came well dressed to resurrect those who are dead.
People were looking good, Mr. President, from here.
Wait. Usiseme hiyo kitu. The perfume that people put started confusing the atmosphere. It started giving the vibes of Kempinski, Villarosa,
Wait. Wapendwa,
all we could do
was to sit somewhere at an angle and watch as people gave out the little fund they came with. 5K,
2K,
50 bob.
Ghafla binvu. Punde se punde. Our uncle himself, kijana refu slim kidogo, Mr. Kenneth Otieno Odero himself stood up, pocketed his one hand into the pocket to allow free circulation of air in and out of the transformer.
Stood up, walked majestically towards the podium, and clapped 200K.
Our other uncle, Mr. Musa Tangulia, also stood up, went to the podium, and pop, 300K. Finally, last but not least, was our very famous uncle, a man who loved education more than the way slay queens love their wigs and makeup. Mr. Daktari, Honorable Julius Migosi Ogamba stood up, pocketed his one hand also, went out and took 400,000.
It is what it is. Walked majestically towards the podium. Hey, pop, 400K. Makofi. Sisi ni wale tuliosaidiwa na Mungu. Sisi ni wale tuliosaidiwa na wanavijiji. Sisi ni wale tuliosaidiwa na Musa.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that being done,
We left our home, headed to the city, joined a college and started our journey to success.
as days and weeks passed by, Mr. President, we noticed that we were the ones who were looking very different from people. Tulikuwa tunakaa venye tunataka, right from the way we were eating, the way we were dressing, and the way we were walking.
Wapendwa, being the most curious student in our class, we decided to investigate and find out what could have been the problem.
And so, upon our quest for understanding all of this, we came across a friend who always referred to himself as
Kimani
and was commonly known as
Mutu wa Murima. Kimani knew all the luxurious places in town, where to be and at what time to be there. So anytime Kimani invited us, we could not reject his invitation at any cost.
Sisi how? Pamoja na Kimani to a place where we only had people mentioned at the radio. Within a twinkle of an eye, we arrived at a place called
Sabina Joy. It was at Sabina Joy that you could find all kinds of people. Ladies of all walks of life. Wapendwa, Mr. President, when I say ladies, you know what I'm talking about.
Everybody was busy dancing to the tunes of
Mapangale, Mapangale.
While some ladies at a particular corner were busy dancing, others holding the floor, others holding the chair, others holding the table. Busy dancing physically, emotionally, spiritually, bombastically, gymnastically, and all the kali styles in the world.
Can you imagine dancing while being slapped? Hey, Wapendwa, dancing while being slapped.
Say what?
Dancing, ladies and gentlemen, while being slapped.
Hey. Some men even came with their daughters. And some boys like us even came with their mothers. Hey.
Anyway, if Kimani can do that, Sembo say 1cc. Serio, toka kwa nyumba, osiepna nikupeleke disco. Upon realizing that we were the different one, we decided to inquire from Kimani and find out what could have been the problem. So Kimani introduced to us a new method of getting more money online. Aviator.
According to how Kimani was giving his explanations, wapendwa, our blood started boiling. Mr. President, imagine anatuambia ukieka 100 unapata 1,000. Ukieka 1,000 unapata 100,000. Ukieka 100,000 unapata 1 million. Mr. President, 1 million, 1 week, 1 month. Sisi, wewe, wajumbe, salary, flat rate.
We decided to try our luck with this mysterious aeroplane. Took all the money we had and bet our luck with it.
Wapendwa, President, time passed. The plane was still flying. The plane was still flying. The confidence we had made us to offer everybody in the building a bottle of whatever they wanted. That happened until we had a sharp cry. Mr. President, the plane had done that thing. Wapendwa, the plane had flew away. That was when we realized that we had lost everything. Wamepanga kutumaliza sisi, wamepanga kutumaliza. Ona sasa tumesasota sisi, ona sasa tumesasota. Wapendwa, life started becoming miserable. 3 months. 3 months was like 365 days.
3 meals a day was a very big problem. We could not think of going back home because our father will summon the spirit of leprosy on us.
Sasa sida tulikuwa kama matoto mayajani.
Matoto mayatima hiki togino.
Odose.
Opise.
Odose.
Opise.
Wazazi wako ama wako?
Wako.
Wazazi wako ama wako?
Wako makupenye wako.
Na ukiambiwa urudi nyumbani utarudi?
Sikufukuzwa.
Mr. President, our future started misbehaving.
Our future. Maraina waka. Maraina zima. Inazimika inawaka. Inazimika inawaka. Inawaka.
One evening, as he was seated, thinking of the next move, we overheard an advert on the television. An advert fully sponsored by the government under the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Cultural Affairs, all about Talanta Matani.
Hey, I hope you think. Did you need that?
Wapenzi watazamaji, karibuni katika habari zetu za hivi jioni, zikiletwa kwako na Rashid Abdalla, na kwenye studio ni wangu mpenzi
unaribu
sisemi kitu.
Serikali imetemba kunradhi gine iwacho nango
mbinu mbuni.
Serikali imetemba wapendwa,
But you had already explained that.
Na Kiswahili sio mdomo chetu.
Without wasting time, we posted a picture of our talent online.
Wapendwa, we posted whatever we had, and as you can see, maisha has been new.
And currently, we are rolling with German machines just parked across the road. The only thing lacking in that German machine is the bandera of the country. But very soon, we shall have one. Do you know why? Because we shall be the CS,
Cabinet Secretary,
Minister for Enjoyment, Intercontinental, Monumental.
Can you imagine taking breakfast at Kuala Lumpur?
Taking lunch with the President and the First Lady at the State House.
Taking dinner at Honolulu. Wapendwa, Honolulu.
Imagine sleeping in Hollywood.
Waking up at Bollywood.
Taking pictures, selfies, and Snapchats in Nollywood.
Taking pictures in State House. And all the woods in State House.
Aye. Transformation is evident.
Maisha imekuwa swari.
Papa,
unijaze roho niweze kumshinda shetani. Papa, unijaze roho niweze kumshinda shetani. Wanafunzi, ukigambo na sukulu fees, kesho utasomaje? Papa, unijaze roho niweze kumshinda shetani.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, most of the fellow students, hata kama ni kutafuta pesa ya kufurahisha girlfriend, usichukue school fees uweke kwa mafuta ya ndege.
Hapana, jaribu.
And to the men in the house, hata kama ni kutafuta rent, usichukue mshahara uweke kwa mafuta ya ndege.
Hapana, jaribu.
And to the lovely women in the house, our mothers, most so if you know that you are a treasurer in the groups of churches and women, usichukue pesa ya wanawake wenzako uweke kwa mafuta ya ndege.
Hapana, jaribu mtu ya Sabbath day. Hapana, jaribu.
And to our Mr. President, just a piece of advice, as a man to man. Hiyo pesa kidogo umeweka ya kupeleka First Lady vacation, usichukue uweke kwa mafuta ya ndege.
Hapana, jaribu.
We. Utamwaga unga yetu bwana.
I'm sorry. Si tumemaliza sitori yetu.
Odose.
Chukua maji. Chukue.
Wapendwa, tafadhali tuwapongeze wapendwa wetu na ndege yao ya aviator. One more time, let's make some noise for them, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Well done. Well done. Bwana Dennis Itumbi, I hope umesikia, waziri wa entertainment. Unajua Dennis Itumbi anakuanga waziri wa mayai. Sasa umenyang'anywa kazi yako. Nataka tuone play ya mwisho. This is one of the best plays that you're going to watch today. But before they prepare, ladies and gentlemen, tulikuwa tumekubaliana. Kuna wale watu wangu ambao sijapanga bado. Kangema. Kangema Ule mwalimu wenu wako wapi? Kuja mode. Pigieni mwalimu makofi tafadhali. Your Excellency, hiyo story ya Talanta Hela si mchezo, na nimegundua walimu pia wamejiingiza hapo ndani kabisa. Huyu mwalimu Gen Z ni wa Kangema na walikuwa wamesema ukikuja lazima pia yatuonyeshe vile anafanyanga. Usiniulize anasomesha aje, lakini DJ weka ile ngoma. Saa ngapi lakini yako sawa. Wapi makofi yake tafadhali? Mdosi, unataka kuambia nini wale ma student wote wako hapa ambao labda hawaelewa hii kitu ya talanta vizuri? Courage. Big up sana. Asante sana mwalimu. Makofi ya mwalimu tafadhali. DJ. So nafikiri tuko karibu kumalizia. This is the last play. We are just giving them some time so that they can prepare. Njoo hapa MC mwenzangu. Tumeshukuru sana. You've been a wonderful audience, ladies and gentlemen. So as we prepare for them to come on stage, this lovely lady is going to introduce them. Kisha baada ya hapo play kisha tutaendelea na the next part of the program. Twende kazi mama.
Next on stage we have a play from Moi High. The play is entitled Classmates. It is about Casmuel, who was always top of his class. He, however, was not a balanced student because he had ignored co-curricular activities. So, in future, he's unable to get a job because of the high expectations he has about his refined education. Later, he's employed by his classmate Mafla, an average student who has balanced both academics and co-curricular activities despite his controlling father. The play emphasizes the importance of encouraging our students to be all-round because life for sure has its twists and turns. Enjoy. His Excellency, this is a winning play, I tell you. Yesterday, I watched the play, and for sure, it is great. I've been your MC, Becker. Enjoy.
Mchezo ni wa macho, pata potea. Juzi nilikuwa Nairobi, nikaacha milioni 10. Ndio, 10. Jana nilikuwa Kisumu, wakaniita Jacom. Wakaniuliza, Jacom, unatoa wapi pesa? Wacha niwaeleze, I don't want money. Money wants me, and that is why I am here, to give you money. Daddy, usisimame mbali, kuona ni bure, kucheza ndio pesa.
Conman, I know you people. Mimi sio mjinga bwana.
Unaekelea pesa ngapi mama?
300 shillings.
Awe toto.
1000 shillings.
Ona, huyu mtoto anaekelea pesa kubwa kumliko. Je, wewe?
Nye. Conman, mimi sio mjinga bwana.
Hii kadi inaitwa farasi.
Bwana.
Hii kadi inaitwa farasi. Na hii maua. Ukichagua farasi na kupa pesa double. Ukichagua maua unapoteza. Nataka farasi, sitaki maua. Nataka
Farasi.
sitaki
Maua.
Nataka
Farasi.
sitaki
Maua.
mwenye macho hambiwi tazama. Mwenye macho hambiwi tazama. Chagueni sasa.
Ndio hii.
Wacha tuone. Hii sio farasi. Hii ni farasi. Mmeshinda pesa double.
Yeah!
Hii ni yako 2,000. Hii ni yako 600. Pata, potea.
Excuse me. Can you repeat that process?
Wacha niende kununua omena. Wacha niende nitumie hii pesa. Kwenda sana.
Can you repeat that process with me?
Hata wazungu tunawapa pesa. Horse money, flower no money. Horse money, flower no money. Mwenye macho hambiwi tazama. The one with eyes is not told, look. Which one?
This one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Shall we?
Of course.
Hii ni maua. Umepoteza.
No. Con man.
I told you I want horse. You gave me flowers.
Oh.
Game over. Haya, kando.
Wewe. Kuja hapa. You cannot run away with my money.
Hey, it was a game like any other. And you lost. Umepoteza one.
Do you know how much I have struggled looking for this money? What am I seeing? You look familiar. Muhujia!
Index 001.
Muhujia!
Index 1.
It is you!
Yes.
My classmate! Long time, brother. 10 years is not a joke.
When we left high school,
Yes.
I never imagined I would meet a person like you.
That is very true, my brother. Only mountains don't meet. How are you doing?
I am okay. Just struggling in the world outside here.
I remember you were our Christian Union chairperson. Did you leave God?
No, brother. The Lord has been so good to me. Yes. He always puts food on my table. He has blessed me with a family and a job.
Muhujia, is conning people a job?
True, Frenna.
Yes, my lord.
Come and say hi to my high school classmate. He was index number 1.
Index number 1. Hi.
Where?
Who is this?
This is my dear wife. True, Frenna.
Guy, babe, my wig. Mom, Dad.
What about this little thing here?
This is my last born son, Thomas. They are my business associates.
Boy, may the Lord have mercy upon your family.
That's well. Come, let me show you something.
Yes.
You see that house there?
Yes.
It is mine.
Ah.
Those 7 cows there?
Yes.
They are mine.
Ah.
That's 2 acres of land there?
Yes.
It is mine.
Wow.
Those 4 boys walking naked as the river.
They look exactly like you.
Yes, mine. What about you? How is your wife and children?
Mimi niko tu.
Niko single, na enjoy. Mwenzenu niko single, enjoy.
Just to navigate this thing called life.
How is life after high school?
It is nowhere compared to the world we knew back then. When I was in high school, I was an energetic, enthusiastic, and a brave man with eager and readiness to quench my thirst for further education. I joined the university of my choice.
Welcome to the university of your choice.
And graduated with a bachelor's degree in automotive engineering. Oh my God, I made it! My appetite for further education grew bigger and bigger. The aroma of master's education was calling me by my three names.
Kasmuel Amani Matata.
Yes.
Masters in Quality Management, Fuel Economy, and Emissions Dynamic Controller.
Wow, my dream is coming true.
I release you to the world,
Yes.
confident that you'll make a difference. Best wishes on your next chapter.
Next chapter. Next chapter. Money, money. But where is money? Money? Where are you?
Kasmuel Amani Matata. The only place where money comes before work is in the dictionary. No one comes to me except through job.
Job? But job? Where are you?
Kasmuel Amani Matata. Anyone that comes to me must have experience.
Experience? Oh, experience. Experience. Where are you?
Kasmuel Amani Matata.
Fine.
Experience. Experience, please. Experience. Experience. Experience, please.
I am very sorry, my brother.
Whenever I find a key to success, somebody changes the lock.
Nowadays, the elevated success is out of order. You need to use the stairs, one step at a time.
I don't understand.
Kasmuel, you need to start from low.
How low?
Take a look at these posters.
Are you a university graduate interested in performing manual labor? Construction trade industry is looking for...
No. Not my type.
Loti Maguta is looking for a gardener.
I cannot be a gardener. I am a university graduate.
We are looking for a cemetery superintendent.
Sindwe! Pepo chafu! Chukababarika Sindwe!
We are looking for a smart and intelligent man to work with a delivery company.
That's a waste of degree.
We are looking for a house help.
A house help?
Kasmuel, what do you want?
A career that I have been dreaming for since I was in high school.
High school?
Yes.
But this is not high school.
A career in line with my area of study. Quality management, fuel economy, and emissions dynamic controller.
What is that?
Automotive engineering.
Now I know what you do for a living.
What?
Choosing job. Well, I have one more choice for you.
Which one?
There is this advertisement I see all over the media.
Smarter than you, act now before time runs out. You will do a lot of rubbish jobs here. You will wear ragged clothes just like a madman. You will suffocate from the fumes of paint. You will crawl on the floor like a madman. But if you think the job is rubbish, wait until you see the pay.
You see, a perfect opportunity for you.
When I was in high school,
Kasmuel, this is not high school.
I never saw this job in the career wheel. Is this what you call a perfect opportunity for an intellectual like me?
Except that this intellectual is not able to secure a job.
But I have no experience.
Kasmuel, this is the only job that has not listed experience as a requirement.
How many times am I supposed to tell you that this job is not my type?
You know what?
What?
Every year, many stupid people graduate from the university. And if they can do it, so can you. Pambana na yako.
Hey, wait! My money!
What goes to the witch doctor does not come back.
Seto niwachie, hata kama ni fair bana.
The road may seem unclear, I know, and things feel distant, moving slow.
But every step, no matter small, brings you closer to it all.
A humble job can pave the way, but road begins and skills will stay.
So take the step, don't hesitate. The future starts when you create.
Welcome to Vintage. and bad news. The good news is we expected very many applications, but only you two applied. Kindly introduce yourselves.
My name is Omondi O.
Hasmuel Amani Matata is my name.
The bad news is we only have one vacant position in this garage. May the most deserving succeed. Omondi,
Yes.
what is your qualification?
I went to private Bondo Secondary School.
What grade did you get?
The exams were not very friendly.
We are interested in your grade.
The first one in our school got a grade D.
Hasmuel?
Bachelor's degree and master's education in quality management, fuel economy, and emissions dynamic controller.
Can you share your knowledge regarding locomotives?
I have read every manual there is. I know the science behind combustion. I can tell you the theory inside and out of a spark plug. I can tell you the force exerted by a crankshaft at any given RPM, the thermodynamics of a carburetor, all of it. Just give me a shot and I will show you my knowledge.
Whoa! Omondi, it is now your turn.
I know what an engine sounds like when it is angry.
What?
I have spent more time under a bonnet than most people have spent in a lecture hall.
But you can't just guess.
I don't guess, sir. I listen. I feel.
You must understand how everything works. The science behind it. The mathematics.
This car, it is talking to us right now. The engine is crying for our help. And it is not saying anything about mathematics.
All right. Enough talk. Let us see if you can walk the talk. You have 30 minutes. Fix that engine.
Let us find out. Work on it. Mwaga oil. Inua juu kidogo. Kanyaga mafuta. Haya. Gurumisha gari. Gurumisha gari.
Wow! That was so fast. Let the engine be disabled for the second candidate. It is now your turn.
Gasman,
do you need any help?
No! Let the professional do his job.
Gasman, do you need an overrun?
Toa hiyo kiraka hapa. Now, where is my briefcase? This here is all my life. All my notes since I was in high school. Everything that I learned in the university. This is my secret weapon. First step, lift and jack the bonnet. Perfect. Second step, check the oil.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am very okay. Yes. Yes. Good heavens! It seems like this thing has been running on molasses. But, according to my notes here, fix the plugs.
okay?
Yes, I am very, very okay. It is just little sparks from these little plugs. They never hurt anyone. But I am the professional here. Now, let's move on. Radiator.
But the engine is still hot. Remember,
Fear not. For I am a man of science.
be careful, contestant.
The radiator is no match for my indomitable spirits. Hey! Oh, yeah. Come on, inside here. Oh, help me.
Are you okay?
I am very, very okay. Oh, Mama, boy, inside here. I hope I will pass that interview. I only misinterpreted my own handwriting.
Wait here as we compile the results.
I give up. You win, brother. You win.
Yes.
But this car is a mess. It appears nowhere in the university syllabus. In the university, we are only taught how to fix big cars like Lamborghini, Range Rover, and Mercedes.
And Bravo.
Kwenda huko. But who knew that fixing this car would be so traumatizing than my last love relationship?
Oh, Caswell, my brother. Here we meet again.
I am so sorry, my brother. I have nothing left to be conned today.
Ouch! What happened to your face?
My makeup artist messed me up.
During an interview.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Just share the good news.
The only good news I know now is the Good News Bible. Give me an encouraging verse. Romans chapter...
What happened?
Mathematics, B. English, C. History, I. D.
Muffler, the wheel has so many careers. You could always spin and choose another one.
I cannot go against the will of my father.
Your father?
My father is firm. He has already made up his mind. I cannot go against his will.
Talk to him. Tell him the desires of your heart.
You do not know my father. My father is a figure of authority. You cannot argue with a lawyer. His footsteps spell fear. He stands firm like a wrestler. His eyes sharp and focused. Always seem to be observing, calculating, and judging, never missing a single detail. His voice is deep, with a tone that does not entertain arguments or second chances.
Mafla!
Yes, father.
What did you get in mathematics?
B.
English?
C.
History?
D.
What do I want you to be?
A lawyer, father.
You know, I called your teacher and he told me that you are not performing in your academics and that you're busy focusing on those co-curricular activities.
But I did not participate in any.
You must go to the university. Will those activities take you to the university?
But it is not a must for someone to go to the university.
I should not see you in soccer, drama, or any other co-curricular activity. Do you hear me?
Yes, father. My father views my future through the narrow lenses of his own desires. A lawyer, he said, a great man of justice, he said, but at what cost? Must I be shackled to this books like a prisoner in chains? Day after day, I sit in this suffocating room, drowning in pages of history. While others, I see them laughing, running, playing, singing songs of joy and freedom. How I long to join them, to feel the rush of the game, the thrill of the act, the rhythm of the song that goes to my soul.
Afra, we need you in our drama team. The drama competition are next week. Please, cram this line.
But I have not been rehearsing.
Don't worry. You have always been a superstar. Just say this line. I am sick and tired of following my own dreams.
Give me that script. I am sick and tired of following my dreams. I will ask my dreams where they're going and hook up with them later.
Doctor! Stop cramming that script and cram history, agrarian revolution.
I am disturbed. I am disturbed by the cruel echo of my father's voice. Voices that won't let me be.
Doctor! Drop that ball. Focus on your studies. Secure your future.
But what future is worth having when my heart is left to wither in the drought of academics? But father, I have only one more option left. Science fair. I have a very big project on mechanics and engineering, and it is related to academics.
Muffler!
Science fair!
Muffler!
Science fair!
Muffler!
Science fair!
Muffler!
Ah.
This is where you belong.
Dear Father, I know that my class teacher told you that participating in co-curricular activities is a waste of time. I still don't understand how the top performing students in our class are still in those activities. I was the best at Form 1, a best at Form 2, best at Form 3. But now in Form 4, it is a waste of time. I am happy to tell you that I will not participate in any of those activities. I will pass my exams and go to the university as you wish. But I will not cram history because I cannot. Instead, I will take these notes to the exams. It is the only way.
Muffler! Why are you secluding yourself while we are all revising for the same examination?
Kasmuel, I am okay.
You are not okay. I can read your face. Be happy, Muffler. This is our final examination.
Kasmuel, I am ready for the exam.
And why do you look suspicious? What are you hiding from me?
That is how God created me, to look guilty when I'm innocent.
Muffler, what are you hiding from me?
It does not concern you.
Did I just see short notes? Wakana, Muffler, what are you planning to do?
Don't overtax my patience, Kasmuel. Mind your own business.
You are my business, Muffler. You are planning to cheat in exams. I am not a fool.
It does not concern you either.
I am going to report to the teacher of this unacceptable behavior.
Kasmuel, you don't understand.
I don't understand what?
The pressure. The pressure to pass my exams. The pressure to go to the university. It is too much. Kasmuel, if you wish, allow me to use these notes. In only one exam, history, I must become a lawyer.
I cannot eat books day and night for you to come and defeat me.
Kasmuel, I am not competing with you. I am only finding my fate.
Since I was in Form 1, I have never participated in any co-curricular activity. I sacrifice my time going out for trips to create more times with my book. When you were in break playing, I was in the library reading. That is how you have wasted your 4 good years participating in those co-curricular activities, wasting time in soccer, drama, and music. And that is how it is your time to reap and my time to shine.
Just well, you are becoming selfish.
Selfish?
You don't want anyone to become better than you.
You can never be better than me, Muffler. And one day, you will need me in future.
Take that back.
You are too weak.
Shut up.
You are too weak.
Shut up.
You are too weak.
Shut up. Muffler and customer, I wish you all the best in your exam. I may not pass with flying colors like you two, but who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Honestly, that examination was a joke. That is practically an A. And that is how I always remain on top of this beam of life.
There was no difference. The exams were as hard as usual. I let fate determine my future in this beam of life. The exams were exactly what I'd prepared for on that piece of paper. You denied me my shots. You killed my dreams.
I only stopped you from cheating. What you wanted to do was not fair.
Fair?
Yes.
Don't talk to me about fair. Life isn't fair, and you will learn that soon. You will see how quickly everything crumbles when you are not ready to do what it takes to survive in life. Caswell,
yes,
I may not go to the university, but when you go there and become a rich person, please remember me.
I promise you, Mohotia, when I get rich, I will employ you. And as for you, Mafla, if you change your attitude towards me, I will also employ you.
I asked my father, what will I be? Will I be rich? Will I be poor? Here's what he said to me.
My son, whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. Muffler, my son, what will be, will be.
Yes, Father. Do not deny my grandchildren their chance to participate in co-curricular activities. Because that is what made you to be what you are today. When I failed to cheat in exams, I thought I will also fail in life. But I rose from the ashes of failure. Failure to cheat in exams. Failure to attain what my father wanted me to get. I thank you, Index One, from preventing me to cheat on that day, because you made me who I am without even knowing. I learned that failing in exams is not failing in life. Failure to rise from failure is actually the greatest failure.
Indeed, life has no balance.
If it were not for you, I would not be the man who I am today. And that is why I gave you this job.
But that is favoritism. What about Omondi? He passed the interview.
Omoni, yes sir. Well, do as you want now. Let us partner. Fungua bonnet. No, Kasmol. That is not your job.
But
I employed you on merit, not favoritism. I want to transform this garage from vintage to modern. And that needs someone smarter than me.
And who is this someone smarter than you?
You have the brains, the content, the theory. And that is what this garage needs to attract very high-end customers.
Really?
Attention, attention, everyone. Kasmwal Amani Matata, you are officially employed as the manager of this garage.
Manager? Yes! I knew it! Haha! To Shinwe! Manager! Go back to work. Anya Kazi. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this job.
You should not only thank me, but also the person who brought us together.
And who is that?
Hello, classmates. Do you remember me?
Mutia? As I said, go back to work. Anya Kazi. I might fire somebody today.
Classmates!
Moira!
Another round of applause for the students for such a wonderful, wonderful performance. And we'll just give them a few minutes to clear up the stage so that we can now move to the next part of the program. So very, very, very well put together students and teachers. Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of this great nation and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces. Your Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, the First Lady of this great nation. CS Education, Mr. Julius Ogamba. Principal Secretary is present, led by Ambassador Julius Bitok, who is the Principal Secretary for Education. The DG, His Excellency DG Nakuru, His Excellency David Kones. Members of Parliament present, the Chairperson, Kenya National Drama Film Festival, Professor CJ Odhiambo, leaders from the national government and county government, teachers, trainers, and students. I hope you've all had a good time. Have we had a good time? Can we please put our hands together for the teachers and the number of hours that go behind preparing this kind of production, and especially that last one where a reminder that co-curricular activities are certainly something that we must put emphasis on. At this point, Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me to invite the PS Education to just come and make some brief remarks as we continue with the rest of the program, and we will so tumpigie makofi PS Bitok.
Your Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief, Your Excellency First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto, our CS Honorable Julius Ogamba, DG Nakuru, all protocol observed. Mine is just to take this opportunity to thank you, Your Excellency, for finding time to preside over this very, very important annual drama festival. We are really honored to have you here, and we want to say a big thank you. Secondly, allow me, Your Excellency, to reiterate the fact that CBC curriculum has really enhanced talent and creativity in our students, right from primary school to junior school and even to senior school and even to secondary, colleges and university. We have really seen a lot of talent coming out. We see a lot of our young people being very, very creative, and it's in the spirit of competence. Even the play we have just seen here is about competency. And we are working closely with the creative director in your office to ensure that we monetize all these talents coming out. And we are working on a program to ensure that all these talents, all these films, all these dramas are put on eCitizen, are linked to eCitizen so that they can be monetized. And the schools and the children and the creatives can be able to benefit from this very creative industry. Your Excellencies, allow me at this point to invite the national chairman of Kenya Drama and Festival to make a few remarks, and then we can proceed with the program. Karibu, Professor Odhiambo.
May I request that we can now open the stage so that we can use it? We were just cleaning it up. If the team can open so that we use the stage appropriately. If we can have a microphone on the stand, kindly.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, First Lady Rachel Ruto, Cabinet Secretary Education and other CS present, Deputy Governor Nakuru, Principal Secretary Basic Education and all other Principal Secretaries present, CEOs of government agencies and corporate bodies, political leaders, vice chancellors of our universities, teachers, student artists, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, it is usually not my tradition to read a speech, but these are just remarks that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to read it because I want to stick to the script. So it is a profound honor and privilege to stand before you today at this grand celebration of Kenyan talent and creativity, our National Drama and Film Festival State Concert, graciously hosted at the seat of our nation's leadership, State House, Nakuru. Your Excellency, we thank you most sincerely for your steadfast support and belief in the transformative power of the arts, not only as a medium of expression, but as a vehicle for national unity, value inculcation, and socioeconomic empowerment. Your presence here today affirms the centrality of culture and creativity in our national development. I want to share with you some of the highlights of the 2025 festival, which is also the 63rd Kenya National Drama Festival edition. This year's festival has been historic in many ways. Under the theme leveraging on technology to nurture talent, while inculcating national values for socioeconomic prosperity, we have witnessed a bold and progressive shift in how drama and film are imagined, taught, and performed across the country. Among the most outstanding milestones was the introduction of 2 new digital categories, live broadcast and podcast. These additions mark a turning point for the festival, enabling young creators to tap into the digital space, expand their reach, and tell authentic Kenyan stories in ways that are innovative, accessible, and globally competitive. Again, in this festival, we had the first inaugural international conference, and this was a unique feature of this year's festival, as it brought together pioneering intellectuals from both locally and also internationally. We were honored by the presence of 2 distinguished keynote speakers from Nigeria and South Africa, who offered rich continental perspectives. Their presentations powerfully emphasized the need to commoditize, and monetize creative and cultural products, not as hobbies, but as viable paths for gainful employment and entrepreneurship. for the first time, we had what they were calling artpreneurship. They challenged us to recognize the arts as full-fledged industries that can thrive when supported by sound policies, structured investment, and market access. They further demonstrated how technology can expand creative possibilities, connect artists to global and local markets, and create sustainable livelihoods for Kenyan creative artists. We were also advantaged this time to have what we call master classes. This was an additional highlight where we had master's classes that were conducted by Tunga Africa that was offering student artists hands-on training in scripting and film production. These sessions represent a significant development in our talent nurturing. They came up with the Film Hub where they screened films on climate storytelling. And sir, I want to bring to your attention that Tunga Africa is giving awards to the following schools. Garissa High School is going to get 200,000 Kenya shillings. Wenje Secondary School, 150,000. And Ruaraka High School, 100,000 shillings. Sir, this is part of what we are calling monetization of the arts. They complemented ongoing initiatives such as a poetry lab, lunch hour lab, a Kenya Cultural Center program that has, for the past 3 years, equipped young people with poetic and spoken word performance skills. At this point, sir, Your Excellency, the President, I want to appreciate our partners and stakeholders. I would like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our partners and sponsors, whose unwavering support continues to make this festival a reality. I begin by mentioning Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund that has funded the festival, Equity Bank that funded the festival to the tune of 25 million Kenya shillings, KICD, Communications Authority of Kenya, Jubilee Insurance, COOPS, Kenya Cultural Center, Coca-Cola, Tunga Africa Safaris, and Indomie. I also want to extend a special appreciation to the Ministry of Education and the Government of Kenya for their pivotal role in sustaining and growing this festival. Sir, at this juncture, I would want to recognize a number of people from the ministry before I come to the committee. I would want to recognize the Director General, Dr. Elias Abdi. Maybe you can stand up so that you can see him. I would also want to recognize the Head of Directorate, Field Coordination and Co-Curriculum Activities, Mr. Nelson Sifuna. I would also want to recognize Mr. Sugut, Dr. Sugut, who is in charge of secondary education. I want to recognize Mr. Darius Ogutu, who is in charge of university educations. I'm doing this because they're the ones that we've been working with on the ground, and they've made our work very, very easy. We have other members from the Ministry of Education who are in the committee, whom I will recognize when I'm recognizing members of the committee. At this juncture, Your Excellency, may I take this opportunity to introduce our adjudicators. Sir, I don't think I will be able to introduce them individually. I don't know if we'll have the same script that we had last year, where they just came and took a photo with you, or you will want to take a photo with them at the end of this. They can come. Thank you. Very fast adjudicators, can you run here? Yeah. Yeah? At the end? Okay, at the end. But you can stand for recognition now. Can we give them a clap? They are the ones who selected what we've been watching here. And then I want to ask the committee members to also stand for recognition, and you'll take a photo with the head of state after this. Those are the members of the committee. I want to recognize the members who are from the Ministry of Education, the Executive Secretary, Mr. James Ndimuli, the Deputy Executive Secretary, Janet Lagat, and Mr. Charles, where are you, Charles? Charles Mugendi, who is our programs officer. Thank you very much. Sit down. And also, we have in the committee the Vice Chancellor representatives, the Vice Chancellor of Alupe University, Professor L.P. Barasa. Your Excellency, I'm coming to the end of my presentation, and I want to make a modest request to you, Your Excellency. As we continue nurturing this vital sector, I have one humble request, that now that we are rolling out CBC properly, and we are going to begin moving to the pathways, that the government considers allocating part of the affordable housing levy to the construction of modern theater houses in our schools and institutions. This would support the performing arts pathway in the CBC and provide our students with dignified, well-equipped spaces to hone their craft. In conclusion, sir, we once again express our deepest gratitude for your visionary leadership and unwavering support for the creative sector. Under your guidance, Kenya is taking bold steps to place our youth at the center of national development through talent and technology. Thank you very much, sir.
Your Excellency, sir, thank you very much, Professor Odhiambo, Chairman, for the job well done. Allow me at this point, Your Excellency, sir, to invite our Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Julius Migos, to make his remarks. As the CS comes, we have been engaging, and on the 24th of this month, next week, we shall be having a national conversation on CBC. We want to bring all the stakeholders from all over the country to be able to engage and be able to discuss and chart a way forward on how to make CBC better. Welcome, Honorable Migos, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Education. Karibu sana, Waziri.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, allow me to ride on the protocols that are already established and greet you this afternoon. Good afternoon. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, I wish to sincerely welcome you to today's state concert, during which we are celebrating the wonderful performances, as we have seen, of our learners who excelled during the 63rd Kenya National Drama and Film Festival 2025. Sir, we are well aware of the sacrifices that you've made and the duties that you've set aside, pressing matters that you have put on hold to be able to attend this equally important event in our school calendar. We don't take this for granted, and we thank you. More fundamentally, Your Excellency, we are grateful for your continued leadership and guidance, which has enabled us to place the creative arts at the center of our curriculum-based education. We have successfully implemented the curriculum-based education, and we are now prepared to transition to senior school next year. The entry to senior school would mark the start of the pathways, one of which is the arts and sports science. Our performance today that we've seen would be excellent candidates for the arts and sports science pathway beginning next year. Your Excellency, we promise you that we will not drop the ball as we carefully and methodically implement the competency-based education. As we continue to focus and refine our implementation matrix of the competency-based education, the Ministry of Education will host our key sector players next week on a one-day national conversation, which the PS has already mentioned, so that we further engage on the issues affecting our sector. Let me also at this juncture take this opportunity to congratulate all the winners and all the participants during this year's festival. Congratulations. It is now my humble duty, Your Excellency, and privilege to invite you to make your remarks. And may I request the congregation to be upstanding as we invite His Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Waziri. Please, let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to host these Kenya's budding artists, young thespians, and emerging cultural ambassadors this afternoon here at State House, Nakuru, for the 63rd edition of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival State Concert. And I made a deliberate decision that we will elevate this program to what it is and give it the best opportunity for it to reach the farthest, because the art, the music, the drama in this festival is not just for students. It is of a standard that can be not just national, but also global. As we celebrate this festival, we also uphold a powerful tradition, a tradition of storytelling, cultural expression, and the nurturing of talent. The Kenya National Drama and Film Festival is and will always remain a centerpiece of artistic excellence, a stage where creativity is born and bred, and a mirror that reflects the soul of our society and nation. I congratulate all the winners at this year's Drama and Film Festival. I am impressed by the quality and depth of the performances, which have fully lived up to our expectations. Congratulations to all the winners. Pongezi. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, there is no more powerful incubator of Kenya's creative economy than the schools and colleges Drama and Film Festival. That is why the government of Kenya has elevated this festival to the status of a state function. We do not merely support the arts symbolically, we back them strategically. The performances we have witnessed today, anchored on patriotism, national unity, human dignity, social justice, and inclusivity, reaffirm our commitment to a just, creatively expressive, and equitable nation. Over the past 10 years, over the past 10 days, this festival has breathed life into our national values. I therefore urge all of you, as I urge all Kenyans, all the time, to live up to the values we so powerfully portray on stage. Our drama and film industry has birthed cultural legends and artists who have shaped our national identity and elevated our global standing. These pioneers have used the power of narrative to inform, entertain, and inspire. We honor trailblazers like the late Professor Francis Imbuga, whose plays Betrayal in the City and Man in Kafira remain timeless critics of political and social injustice. We salute actor, playwright, and journalist John C.B. Okumu, whose craft and intellect continue to uplift Kenya's stage and screen. We also celebrate veteran actor and journalist Oliver Litondo, whose role in The First Grader immortalized the story of the late Kimani Maruge, reminding us of the transformative power of free primary education. Equally, we salute Eddie Gadhegi, the Kenyan star currently lighting up Hollywood with every role he plays. This July, he will portray Mr. Terrific in the upcoming Superman blockbuster. Eddie, like many other Kenyans I met at the Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, US a year ago, is proof that Kenyan talent knows no borders. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm informed that following my directive in 2023, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development has successfully digitized the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival and the Kenya Music Festival. And I proudly watched this festival on YouTube. Thousands of hours of content are now accessible globally through digital platforms. Archival performances are being preserved and converted into modern formats for broader accessibility. This is how we preserve heritage, empower creators, and reach the world. However, more needs to be done to ensure that artists earn from their digitized content. As a government, we have strengthened our policy and institutional support for the creative industry. The Kenya Film Commission continues to play a vital role in promoting local talent, offering training, and facilitating international collaboration. We have restored the Kenya National Theatre and expanded investment in film hub, theatres, and cultural centres. Plans are underway to establish a Kenya National Film Studio to raise the quality and scale of local productions. And I agree with the chairman that our physical infrastructure that currently we are undertaking in our TVETs, universities, and KMTCs, that also has brought hostels into the armpit of the Ministry of Housing, that should equally be extended to studios for the creative industry. And I will want the minister responsible to work with his colleague at the Ministry of Housing so that we can actualize the request of the industry. Last year, I also instructed the digitization by KICD. Today, we have these performances on YouTube. I think it is time for us to have a greater reach and to even monetize further the content that is coming out of these great performances, that this should be available on eCitizen so that more Kenyans can have access to watch and pay for these performances, drama, and art, and more money can go to those creatives who are part of this endeavor. Recently, through the Kenya Theatre Awards, more than 8 million was awarded to outstanding creatives. This is demonstrable proof that the arts are not only about passion, but also about profit. Through the Talanta Hela initiative, we have awarded scholarships To festival winners, the first cohort, the stars from last year's performances, had their school fees fully paid. This initiative, championed by the Kenya Cultural Center, is a powerful tool for societal mobility and creative empowerment. The Ministry of Education and our partners continue to provide training and capacity building at national, regional, and county levels. The Kenya National Film School now offers courses in acting, production, and filmmaking, equipping young people with real industry skills. The competence-based curriculum has created clear pathways into the performing arts, and music, drama, and film are no longer side pursuits. They are viable careers going into the future. And when the people of Kenya asked me to straighten matters CBC, I did appoint a task force that informed us on what needed to be done, and it is the reason why CBC today is more on course than ever. And I have encouraged the Ministry of Education to continuously engage stakeholders so that we can get feedback, we can work with all stakeholders to improve, streamline, and work with all actors so that we can give the best education and offer the largest array of pathways to our children. Allow me, as I conclude, to commend all those who are involved, starting with the teachers of drama and art and music. Congratulations to all the teachers. I remember last year I did ask the Teachers Service Commission that promotions should also consider the men and women who put many hours, a lot of effort in training our children in the space of sports, art, and creatives. And I want to commend the Teacher Service Commission. Subsequent to my direction, 470, I am informed, teachers of art were promoted. And I want to encourage the Teacher Service Commission to continue to look at all the other spaces. Unfortunately, when some politicians heard that there were promotions of teachers because of arts, they also wanted to come and participate. But I want to tell them it is only limited to teachers. The promotion is only limited to teachers. It doesn't go to politicians. Politicians tutakutana na hawa huko nje. Allow me, as I conclude, to commend our partners, the Sports, Arts, and Social Development Funds, who have provided invaluable financial support for co-curriculum activities. Equity Bank's initiative for institutions and trainers have lifted morale and boosted excellence. The Kenya Universities and College Cultural Central Placement Service has used this platform to guide secondary school students on career pathways aligned with their skills and interests. The Communication Authority has educated us on online safety, while the Kenya Revenue Authority has used drama to sensitize citizens on tax responsibility. We are also grateful to Jubilee Life, Coca-Cola, and other sponsors who have supported this edition of the Drama and Film Festival. The arts has the power to unify, to heal, and to inspire. And I want to commit to the teaching fraternity in Kenya and to parents that our children, to the extent possible, the government of Kenya will facilitate all our children in all the spaces that are available in our education system, in academics, in sports, in the creative art, in music, and all the other areas, because we now realize that there are talents in all those spaces, and children should be given the best opportunity to choose, and we should assist them to choose the pathways that is in their interest. And therefore, my commitment as president and my instructions to the ministry is that our education system should support all our children pursue all the interests they have within the curriculum that we have, from academics, through sports, to arts, to music. That whole array, we should support all our children to achieve the best that they can. But I must say this as leader and parent, that equally as leaders, as parents, as teachers, we must also protect our children from pedophiles and drug peddlers and predators who want to corrupt our children. We must say no to people who want to corrupt our children with negative ethnicity and negative politics. We are a great nation, and there is more to celebrate as Kenyans than the negativity that some of us want to drive. We have more to celebrate as a nation, and that I will firmly stand by, to protect our children and to make sure that we have a nation. And I will not allow this nation to go down the drain for the people who are pursuing their own selfish and narrow interests. Art bridges divides, awakens imagination, and affirms identity. As we enjoy today's performances, let us remember that a nation that honors its artists is a nation that values its soul. I wish you safe travels as you return home to your families. I spoke to Alvin, this young man from somewhere in Murang'a, and he told me that he wants to come and pay a visit to me and possibly share a meal. So Alvin, I will organize. Enjoy the rest of your holidays, the students. Pass our regards to your parents, your siblings, and to all the schools you come from, all the colleges you come from. We wish you well. We wish you God's blessings. Thank you very much, and God bless all of us. Asante sana.
A round of applause for His Excellency, and with your permission, Your Excellency, to remain on stage. I'll request that we take our seats, please, as we are now going to be the awarding of the trophies, and allow me to invite the following to flank you as you present the awards. PS Inyangala. Let's also have the PS Education, CS, to come and also join His Excellency as we have the awards. We will go in sequence, and with your permission, Your Excellency, allow me to invite Her Excellency, the First Lady, to present the first 3 trophies, which she will do from here. So welcome, Your Excellency, to present the first 3 trophies. And the first trophy, the sponsor is Equity Bank. So if we can have a representative of Equity to kindly come and present it to the CS, to the PS. And the trophy is for the winning play. And this goes to Moi Mbiruri. Wapi makofi ya Moi Mbiruri? Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali, Moi Mbiruri. If we can have Moi Mbiruri to come and receive their award. Oh, you're already there. So maybe turn slightly that way for the cameras. And let's have in tow Tunga Africa to be ready. Tunga Africa as a sponsor, with Garissa High School as the winners. All right, thank you very much, Your Excellency. The next award is Best Film on Climate, and this was won by Garissa High School. Makofi ya Garissa High School, tafadhali. Garissa High School. The next is by Communications Authority, and this is, the next award is Most Prolific TTI, and the winning region university is KIMC. KIMC, makofi ya KIMC tafadhali. All right, and the next award is for winning region university, and that was won by Central Region. Makofi ya Central Region tafadhali. Wonderful. And the next is runners-up winning play secondary, and that was won by Estebeth Academy. Fesbeth Academy. Makofi ya Fesbeth tafadhali. After this, we'll be going to regional awards. We'll be going to regional awards. All right, thank you very much. And the winning region for primary schools is Nairobi Region. Nairobi Region Primary Schools. Tuwapigie makofi Nairobi Region, and their representatives can kindly come and collect their trophy. All right. And the next winning region for junior school is Western Region. Makofi ya Western. And the final trophy that we're going to present this afternoon is for winning region secondary school, again taken by Western. Western inaonekana hapa wako na mambo yao kabisa. Makofi kwao tafadhali. All right, and with your permission, Your Excellency, I'll request that we just put chairs here very quickly. If we can just do that very quickly when we progress to the photo session. And as we do that, allow me to also invite the woman rep for the area MP to kindly come on stage, the Deputy Governor, and the chair for the Drama and Film Festival to kindly come. So starting from this side, woman rep. Chairman, you're on that side, the other side, yes. Woman rep Apple. Chair. Dennis Itumbi, is he in the house? Please come. As the head of creative economy to that chair. And the first school, now we'll go, you may take your seats, please. And the first school is the preschool, which is Ganjoni School, for their photo session. As they get ready, let's have Moi Air Base to be ready for the next picture. All right, so children, this is the camera. Let's all look here and smile. In 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you. Let's all exit.